Buenas tardes. Good evening. Hi. It's me. Or good afternoon, actually, which it was when we came in here, but it's now 9 o'clock. I'm a resident of Washington Park. I'm a mother of 2. I'm also a birth worker with the Rhode Island Doula Collective. I work with pregnant women, birthing parents, and their families through conception through postpartum. And I think we need to, before going forward, actually get a little bit of this energy up, because y'all don't look alive, and I need you to look a little bit more alive, because we are here to protect the coast, and we are here to protect people and the health and the wellness of our community. So you need to wake up, Mr. Willis. You need to wake up. My sis Bones over here, you're the only one giving eye contact. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Mr. Sampson, please get off your phone. I thank you for listening to us tonight, and I really appreciate the break that we had a few minutes ago, or nearly an hour ago now, so I really appreciate the break that we had, because during the sidebar that you are having, my friend Nick came over to talk to you about whether or not we'd be making a decision tonight, because it seemed like you guys might be rushing the process, and we weren't really understanding why you would rush such a really, really intense decision, which has a lot of responsibility morally, ethically, economically, in terms of health and wellness of communities, and yet you seem to really be sitting at the edge of your chair, Mr. Sampson. I'm just so confused.
Ms. Rodriguez.
And so I know
I don't address the council members that way. You can make your comments, don't attack council members.
Young lady.
Excuse me, I'm not a young lady, I'm a grown-ass woman. And I appreciate a little bit more respect for me from this council, as you have a decision on. No, I will not be interrupted, and I actually came up here ready to speak really calmly if you would allow me to speak and stop interrupting, and I will return those 30 seconds back to me. When you were having that sidebar conversation with Nick, I walked over because the conversation was about whether or not you had to make a decision tonight, and you were saying that this decision was due in December, and that's why you needed to make that, Mr. Fugate. And so I just want to reiterate that there's a letter that you signed along with William Howard.
I made a mistake, and the decision is due February 28th.
Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that on record. Thank you, Mr. Fugate. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm actually prepared to submit directly to speak to you, because 2 weeks ago at the hearing, I watched you. I watched you at the close of that hearing mention NOAA, mention the provisions that you have in terms of what you can regulate and what you can't. And I can see it. I can see it in your eyes, and I can see your humanity, and I can see that you want to do more, and that you wish you could do more. And you reiterated then the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission preempts your decision-making process, and that you have a narrow window from which you can review this project. And so I want you to know I've been spending a lot of time thinking about this and thinking about each and every one of you and reflecting upon how it must feel. To feel like you can't move past something and make a decision that you in your heart of hearts really want to make. And at first I have to tell you, I felt angry at that response. I felt enraged at that response. And then over the 2 weeks it turned into feeling really discouraged. But now it's really settled in disappointment. I am disappointed in each and every one of you, because as a mother, I cannot believe that whoever raised you to be a coward. And we cannot afford to make a coward's
No,
decision.
you can sit down.
I'm not sitting down. I did not accept that someone raised you to take orders, to sit down, and to pave the way to harming people. Those of us who have spoken before me and will speak after me have shown up. We have poured through your regulations. We have done research. We have fundraised. We have knocked on doors. We have translated material. We have done presentations to get alerted to the general public in order to bring us to this moment. And you sit and rely on the inaccurate reports saying there's nothing you can do. Shame on you. I see you, officers. I am speaking. I am speaking. I am a member of the public, and I have the right to speak. I have 11 seconds, and I acknowledge for speaking.
Who is going to pay for her children's health care if they get sick because of what you people want to propose?
Over Monica, who had her baby in the ICU over the weekend.
No, it's disgusting. There needs to be people
I need you to start digging deep. This is about whether or not you are willing to take a
Where's your
stand
humanity?
and say that this project is inconsistent. Do not touch me.
I didn't touch you.
You did. This project is inconsistent with the very regulations that you are duty to enforce. This is about people. This is about people. Real, live people. Like Martha's daughter who was in the ICU, in and out of the hospital for 5 days. This is about protecting the health and wellness of the people who live in our neighborhood. It's for the first graders on their first day of school. It's for the infants in the NICU. It's for elders in the oncology unit at Rhode Island Hospital. It's for the convenience store owner at the corner of my street. It's for the high school foot player. It's for the widow running the home daycare center. It's for the librarian who teaches those kids how to read. This is about people, and no, they might not look like you, but someone does. So perhaps for you tonight, this can be about something that's not simply regulation. That maybe this can be about all the people who came before you, and all the people who came after you, who will come after you. I want you to imagine what you will say to your children and your nieces and your nephews who will suffer from climate change, who will not have clean water, who will face drought and hunger, and will see rising
Can the two of you please?
We have provided you with the ammunition. From climate change to adverse scenic impact, we have provided you a way to fight this and shut this down at the state level. Where there is a will, there is a way. We have given you the way. Find your goddamn will!
How long is the recess? One more here. How long is the recess?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay. Thank you.
The disrespect.